Hey guys, just a quick video as promised. There's things I've learned about the business world that I had not noticed before because I was just a straight up hustler, right? Whether it was my chef work or tree service or the other industry that I was conformed into all my life, the adult entertainment one. The fact is, um, trying to do this thing with my life being so different now, walking with the Lord for so long now, I'm seeing it from a new perspective. I have to do some more capsuling today. So just so you know, this video is just a very quick one. We're going to go over homemade toothpaste or also homemade tooth powder, if you want to do it that way, because that's actually how I'm going to start doing it. So it's a little lighter load for me because I'm going to have to start working less than part-time hours, but still, because I have no choice. We're just so below poverty level. And so I'm going to be capsuling the rest of the capsules I have here with lion's mane and stuff and NAC. If you guys didn't see that video, I do capsule my own. This is NAC and lion's mane. I have bromelain and quercetin here and Moline that I capsuled. It's very important, and the lion's mane and NAC has really helped with the parts of my brain that were literally damaged, that there's literal brain damage to through a lifetime now. I'm 48 of narcissistic abuse, right? The psychological abuse, and my brain being stuck in survival mode with the amygdala lit up, like a red stoplight for 40 plus years, right? 48 years, because really in January, when the Lord finally removed my husband permanently, then that was the last one that needed to be uprooted from our life. So I am literally free for the first time in my life from all of that kind of abuse, and continue no contact with my mother and my other children's dad, James. Dave is my best friend. That's Randy's dad. That's a different story. However, to be able to heal at all, it takes a lot of counsel, a lot of prayer, a lot of time alone with the Lord, a lot of organization that I love, and cleanliness so that I can have things in order the way I like them and not chaotic. And also God's natural remedies. I keep old bottles so I can put them in there. This is my 120/80 natural blood pressure medicine. It's mostly, my brain. My brain. Hold on, because my brain just went kaput because I'm not on that level right now. I'm sorry. Magnesium, potassium, and oh my gosh, my brain is just completely. Why did I? Oh my gosh, my brain. Oh my gosh, my brain. Anyway, we'll go over that later. That's not the point to this video. I don't want to get stuck on that. But it does work. It's natural. It's by Red's Remedies. So anyway, I keep the bottles, and I keep things like that so that I can, have something to put them in. And I keep the fresh packet that they put in it because it's a safe one. And that way I can keep them fresh. But anyway, the lion's mane and NAC have been game changers for me and Lily. In resetting the brain structure and rejuvenating it, as well as helping to reset the amygdala and the frontal lobes to work the way they're supposed to. The amygdala really only is supposed to go into action when there's a literal life-threatening situation, where you need to jump into action to save the day or something like that, or protect yourself, right? And then it's supposed to shut back off. That's pretty much its only function. And having all those high levels of cortisol for so many years and stuff is really dangerous. The frontal lobes just get so shut down that they become inactive. And so, that's why the brain fog is so bad and stuff like that, and the confusion and stuff. And it would feel like, I said for years, like I was having these misfires in my brain and it was on fire, like right in the middle. And that's why, like it was just misfiring. And that was why. And so the lion's mane and NAC has been a game changer. And I choose to capsule it myself. Each one of these has around 300 milligrams of NAC, which is half of the daily value that's called for if you really want to have the best results, and about 500 milligrams of lion's mane, and which is also half the daily value. So I take two in the morning and two at night because I'm still in the early phases of it, and so it's more important for me to have extra. But after a couple of months, I'm going to be going down to only two, one in the morning and one at night of each of my stuff. But this is about the same, and so I take for the immune system and for the respiratory system and things like that. And I also make one for pain that's got turmeric, cayenne pepper, and garlic that's also for digestion, and ginger. And it's really, really amazing how it helps keep things on an even keel and keeps my immune system up, where a lot of that psychological abuse and spiritual abuse and physical abuse, but it really affects you where you become ill, and degenerative things kicking in, like the spine, degenerative bone disease that I've been struggling with. It's all as a direct result of that. Those are things that it opened the door for all of those types of spiritual and physical attacks, and mental degeneration. And so I've been able to rebuild, and God has been using it. That's why God gives it to us. It's Psalm, let's see, 104:14, I think, that says that he gave us herbs for the service of men. It's not just in Genesis, guys. It's all through the Bible. And it's because that God gives us all these natural things literally work along with the body to rebuild and regrow and rejuvenate. Even your teeth are bone, and they should be able to heal and regrow. That's why I make my own toothpaste. My grandma always did it and stuff. And also the garlic and the cayenne is imperative to killing any parasites and worms that can build up in the lower intestines and the colon. If you don't believe it, you can look it up for yourself, but there really are parasites and worms that will infest your body, and it will ultimately lead to more issues of IBS and chronic constipation and things like that. And you can tell when somebody's got a lot of them because they have a lot of little bumps everywhere here and here. And even Lily had it for a long time because of having the chronic constipation, which we've been working with these things, and it's really been helping. It's really been helping. And we've discovered something that I never knew about, tamanu oil, which is really helping with her because she's going through the changes, right, of life as a young woman. And so the changes can cause pimples and stuff, and it really helps with that. Tamanu oil is really helpful with that, and it also helps to as a topical to be able to heal you from those parasites and things that can cause that. I use a lot of castor oil. I make my own skin serum, as I have got a video on my page, and I believe on my YouTube channel on how to. And I know that a lot of people don't know how to make their own oils like I do, so I am going to make sure to add into my recipe document that I meant to post in the comments. Forgive me if I didn't, I don't remember. It's been so busy, but I can add the product list so that you have safe products that you can buy, so that you know that you're getting the right ingredients for that skin serum. As you can tell, it helps with anti-aging. I had a lot of sun damage from Florida because I'm born and raised native Florida cracker, and I had a lot of white burn scars from Glenn emptying a can of pepper spray point blank in my face, and it burned my skin. I had a lot of pock marks from when I was using, and just really bad stuff. And of course, because I'm 48 and was raised in Florida, I was starting to get some pretty good, lines and wrinkles around here. And as you can see, it tightens them, it rejuvenates the skin, it gives the glow back, and around the eyes and stuff, and also the aging or the stress lines here from constantly being like this when you're in the narcissistic situation or whatever, stressful job or whatever. It's actually gotten rid of those as well, as you can see very clearly. And I'm 48, I'll be 49 in November. And it's getting rid of the little bit of a turkey gobbler thing that was trying to come on. Lily makes fun of my chicken skin here, but it's tightening that up too, so I'm not going to be able to flap my wings and fly away anymore. But it's also helping my belly, where I've had 5 pregnancies, 3 C-sections, 2 natural, and a hysterectomy that left a very saggy pouch. It's helping that as well. I love my skin serum. I'm glad that I've been paying attention and adding other components that I've seen that are absolutely regenerative and imperative to it. It's wonderful for all over the body, and it's healing. It's wonderful. So I'm really excited to share those things. So what I've learned about the business world that I wanted to share so badly is that what I had not noticed when I'm the hustler that couldn't be hustled. You know what I mean? Like I was that one and nobody could hustle me. If anything, they thought they were, and I just play the dumb blonde thing, right? The Hooters and dumb blonde role, and let them think that they were hustling me and ultimately get over on them. And I didn't have to rob people. I didn't have to manipulate. I was just really good at making my own money, and I was really good at hustling, whether it was, legal or not, through selling drugs or whatever, uh, myself, right? So I just had really good game. But when it came to business, I was able to utilize it, and I was not cutthroat. I didn't have to cutthroat to anybody because I was just really good at what I did. I was really good at hustling, and I could sell anything. And when I was running kitchens, I didn't have to worry about doing that part, right? Because I'm in the back. But when we had the tree service and stuff like that, or the other extracurricular jobs that I was conditioned into, as I mentioned, I became very, very good at it. I just had really good game, and I could sell anything, including myself. And I've been bought and sold like groceries, and I've done it with anyone and everything else. And so what I've learned now since I've been walking with the Lord is I don't have that thick skin anymore for business. And there really are a lot of people that claim to be Christians that own businesses that are all about the money. If you don't have enough money and they want to, they really like your story, they think you can prosper. But if you don't have what they expect you to have, and, then you get no help. You get no hand up. And that goes for a few companies that were offering to back my businesses. But because I'm literally on such a low end of the totem pole, so to speak, that I don't even have money to buy proper labels for my oil bottles. I don't even have money to start a physical bank account so that they can link the payment thing to it. I don't have it. I'm a widowed single mom that's greatly in debt after my late husband was not paying the taxes and bills the way he said he was. And it's coming out now, and I am struggling. I'm trying to function and take care of things on meager $100 a month. $435 of it goes to the car payments, so we even have a vehicle. Because, of course, after breaking my back twice and degenerative bone disease and having a special needs child, living so rural that there's no public transportation, there's no Ubers or cabs that will come out here for less than $100 just to come out on top of the fee wherever you're going. I have to have the vehicle. And so that $435 is critical to spend on that vehicle. And then there's the insurance. So that's at least $500 of the $1,400. The rest is bills and critical monthly items that we need. And I'm not even able, with inflation and prices going up, I'm not even able to keep up on those, you guys. I mean, most of us are in that position, right? So I don't have anything to even really start these businesses that the notary one or the oils. I don't have it. I can't even open a bank account appropriately. And so nobody really helps you. It's very dog eat dog, even with so-called Christian companies. And when it comes to your friends, sadly, apparently there's so many people that have taken advantage of people that I'm afraid to even ask anybody, hey, I can't afford to buy your stuff. Lily can't use it. I can't use, I'm trying to just make something like, trying to make the body wash. I was just trying to make this body wash for a couple of years for Lily because she's got hypersensitive albino skin. And I just suck at soap. I just suck at body soap and stuff, like even bar soap. I just can't make it. But making the body wash is so important. And I've worked on it. I've almost got it right, but it's still not quite right. I can't get the compound right. And asking for advice you know, I got my head ripped off, and it was really hurtful because this person had been wounded by someone else literally stealing her ideas and things and her, secret things, because I don't let people know how I make the oils, but technically you can look it up online and do it yourself. I've been doing it forever and ever, right? So, but I mean, if I was going to have it for my business, that's true. I don't want to give away my secret. However, I wasn't asking. I was asking for help making the body wash, and it just was really painful. I realized that um, people that are business minded are not going to be as easy to have a friendship with. It's either business or nothing. And I'm not there anymore. I'm not in that state of mind anymore. I don't have that in me anymore. I'm sorry. I don't have that business mentality. I don't have that hustle. I don't even know how to do this kind of business. Again, with the business that I just mentioned that I've been involved in running at all before in my life. This is a whole new realm of business for me. And I'm really not I'm not going to be able to cut it, and I just have to accept it and admit it and move forward. And it is very painful because I was really believing that I could be not rich, successful. I don't believe in prosperity gospel, false gospels, but at least successful enough to be able to carry on and take care of Lily and I and be off of Social Security myself. Lily will be on it always, but that's okay. I was hoping for me to be able to manage making that by myself, and I can't even earn enough for the next levels up of notary so that I can get a proper amount of business.